All right, y'all. So what's up? This is Nick here, and basically this video is going to be about that home automation device that I have been working on. I actually had this actually working in November. I was just going through like my Google Photos. I was looking for something. Then it just hit me that, hey, I never uploaded this video to YouTube. And so that's what we do now. So basically on part one of the video, I showed y'all how I installed a Wi-Fi light switch into the wall of my apartment. And the way it works is the Wi-Fi light switch was reflashed. Inside of it, it's like an 8266, it's like an ESP. It's like one of those Node MCUs. And basically with the Node MCU, it connects to my router. And even though I don't have internet in the actual house, as long as it's connected to the router, the computer can send a command over the local network. I can control the relay inside of that light switch that will basically allow me to turn on and off the lights. So, you know, that was step one to it. That was like my part one. Part two now is basically controlling the TV. So the first part we're going to talk about, I actually got a notebook this time, so it's actually a little easier to talk about some stuff. Is we just talked about the install of the Wi-Fi light switch. Next part is actually going to be the Arduino and the LED. So basically with the Arduino and the LED, is the Arduino gets the command and I send the infrared code over to, anyways, I send the infrared code over to, over a serial command from the computer to the Arduino, and then Arduino posts out that and whatever the library uses to turn or do any command that I send from the actual computer. This is an example of me controlling the TV. This is like just going to Netflix. Right now, this is on Hulu, and I have the new code uploaded for switching it to Netflix. So I'm gonna wait, and there it is, switching to Netflix. And this is something simple, just to test it out to make sure like the infrared code that I have is working correctly. I got the infrared code, I believe, from doing a IR scanner on it. So I bought like an IR receiver, and then I used some example code online that I found where I was able to push the buttons on the remote and then copy out the code. And then I was able to use that code to replay it through the infrared LED. And that is how I turned into TV. Well, the next part is the actual voice command. So now that we have the LED turning the TV on and off, and I mean, turn TV on and off and changing channels and stuff. I got down to actually working. This is actually in C#. So I was using a framework, or not framework, but I was using a WPF for the application type, and basically using a Windows speech API, which is not like something you send to Amazon where you send the words to it and it comes back. It's all local on the computer. So if you have always listening, like it's not like a company, it's constantly hearing your voice and everything you're talking about. So anyways, this is an example of me just saying stuff like start Disney, start Hulu, shut down everything, shut down Hulu and stuff like that. And then this is me actually testing it out. So right here, I am testing the voice command out from the computer with the original, like we said, the Arduino with that one LED on it. And this is me just basically going to Netflix. So example, start Netflix. Press OK. So you can see like, hey, the TV comes on, goes to Netflix, and that's good. So now that I got that working, I got a proof of concept. I wanted to scale down the size of this Arduino because like first I used this Arduino board for development on other things, and I wanted like an OEM, not OEM, I'm saying OEM because I work cars so much, but I wanted a smaller scale. I wanted a smaller scale device, like something like almost like the size of an AirPod case. So what I ended up doing was I ended up using one of the esp8266. And this is what I 3D printed out. I know the layer and adhesion is not good. That was when I was still, I think, working with a different 3D print at the time, but it's better now, but still. This is just a proof of concept. It's on draft mode and we're good. So this was the final product. The LED at the top, this is how it looked. Now, after this was probably around the time I was still working on doing an electric car, and I got some better ideas on how I was going to do the wiring. So basically what my plan on this was I was planning to go back and actually doing like little metal posts and then soldering the LED to the top of that instead of having the wires come off like this and then 3D print basically another clear piece on top of all of this to cover everything, like it's in another case, and that way it will be an opaque style case at the top, and when the light flashes, the TV will still see the same without having a clear like LED or clear glass to go through. So this was the final product, and then right here, this is actually this thing in progress. Like I came home drunk one night. I think I went out with some friends, caught Uber back home, and then I got home, and then I was laying in bed, and I was like, Sober Me did a really good job at this. And so the reason why you see like the caption at the top is because I shot this for Instagram. I was drunk, so I just took it and I put it on Instagram, like, hey, this is some cool stuff right here. So this is an example of basically me doing the voice command. I'm gonna pause and talking just so y'all can hear it.
Like when you get home and you're like somewhat wasted or tipsy, this is like the best idea ever. Start Hulu. Turn off light. Go right. Play movie. This is so dope. Wow.
All right, cool. And basically that's the end of the video. So if you see my other videos or you're already subscribed, you know I'm in Mexico. So when I get back, I'm actually going to do a full.
All right, so my goal right here is to have this LED.
Like,
I don't know if I'm gonna make a box and just do like a little small mic control over it. I also got a mini type of arduino as well that I can hook up directly to the computer. And I was thinking about just putting it right here. That way, if it's on top, I don't know if I might 3D print something so it sits behind it. And basically, the way it's gonna work is
finishing Electric so my projects, like I'm finishing them, but it's like one at a time. It's like I'm doing them in parallel. So as I get one done, it's like I can knock out one, the next one right away. But so basically, if you like this video, or you got any other ideas that you want to see, just drop a comment down below. If you have any questions, just hit me up and follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Snapchat. Or no, I don't use Snapchat no more. So hit me up on TikTok and Instagram. And yeah, definitely. But if y'all have any questions about this, let me know.